Looks like I might have to fight my way out of this one, Fex thought. He took a step forward, and a small, sharp pain was felt in the side of his neck. What the? As he looked to the side, he noticed that something that looked like a dart had been shot into his neck. Remembering his own time on Earth, a rage inside his body started to consume him, and the glass he held in his hand shattered to pieces. It will teach him just how cruel those damn humans are to the other worlds. All of the students from the expedition had been gathered and were taken to the first-year assembly hall. All they could do was talk to one another and speculate why the expedition had been cancelled. A student spotted black smoke in the distance in the desert. It seemed like it was coming from a ship. That's right, I heard it might have been a Dalki. All Faye could do was clench her fist. The report had stated that they had found both Hugo's and Ben's bodies out in the desert. They were able to confirm they had died from the Dalki. However, the other three in their group were never found. "Attention!" Faye shouted. The students immediately got in line and saluted her. Then a holographic screen appeared behind them. It was a scoreboard with all the team scores. "First things first, as you may know, the expedition has been cancelled," Faye explained. "What that means for all of you is that the points you had obtained in the first 2 days before the expedition ended will be your final score for this exam." "What?" Erin blurted it out, and she wasn't the only one. "Enough! There are more important things than the test," Faye shouted, calming down the chatter amongst students. "Right now there's a high possibility that some of your fellow students have died on this test, and worst of all, it was to the threat we have all been training against, the Dalki. The Dalki has been swiftly dealt with, and it seems like this was not a planned attack, but a stray ship. But this is a reminder to you all why we need to train so hard every single day, and I hope you will remember that. You are dismissed," Faye said, ending her speech. But Erin wasn't bothered about any of that. "You!" she shouted and pointed at Quinn. "Why did you hide your strength? If you had fought with us that day instead of hiding under that umbrella, we would have gotten a better score. And what's with your strange power? How did you heal Peter? He should have died. No more excuses. I want answers for everything that happened," she screamed. "If you were that strong, then why didn't you help?" Tears streamed down her face. "I think it's best if we all head back to our room," Layla said. "We can explain everything there, and I'm sure Peter has a lot of questions of his own." While the first-year students were being informed of what happened, the three generals were having a meeting of their own. Nathan, the head of the first years, Duke, the head of the second years, and the last General Mike, who was head of communications. "I wonder how many of your students would have died on that expedition if it wasn't for that Sergeant Leo of yours," Duke said. "I doubt you even have the strength to take on a Dalki yourself."
Want to watch more episodes of my vampire system? Follow Pocket FM Fantasy Chronicles. You can watch the next episode here in the playlist.